actually working on a top 10 list, but I'm not a top 10 list kind of guy, you know what I mean? I'm still trying to figure things out, kind of brainstorm some ideas in my head, getting opinions from other people. See, I'll let you know how my top 10 lists work personally. I'll take a subject like, say, green fragrances. Top 10 green fragrances. With over 1,000 bottles, I'm pretty sure I could come up with 10 really good green fragrances. And the purpose of that would be so that somebody stumbles along my video who's interested in green fragrances. I could give them a selection of 10 green fragrances that are really good that he could go try. They could go try. I don't know who's watching these videos. 0.3% of my audience is women. Shout out to you, lovely lady. And they would be my top 10, what I consider my best 10 green fragrances. I know you look at my channel and see the amount of subscribers and see the amount of videos, and you think I just rolled out of bed a year or two ago and got here. I've actually been making content for over 10 years. I've had over 10 channels. Several of them have been monetized. One of them was sponsored by Sony, not a bathtub perfumer, the mega corporation Sony. I know many people that create content. I think the largest influencer that I personally know has, and I hate even calling him an influencer because he's kind of a doofus, but I do personally know him. He has over 1 million subscribers. A couple of you that managed to find me from the gaming community, I'll let you guys guess in the comment section who that 1 million subscriber channel is. I know one guy that still has over 400,000 subscribers. Those are in the gaming community. I'd say in the fragrance community, I probably personally know somebody that has like over 100,000 subscribers, and we've spoke about things like content creation and the algorithm. But yeah, I do know at the very least how content in the fragrance community is made. I do know some of the hustles, don't knock the hustle, or as I call them, scams. And one of the hustles, scams, is the top 10 list. And as I've described earlier, that's how I make my top 10 lists, what I consider a top 10 list. I know other legitimate, well-meaning people with channels. That's also how they create their top 10 lists. They do them for fun, for the creation of content. They do them to help people. Many reasons, good, positive reasons to make top 10 lists. But the big channels, and I don't even know what percentage of content is made this way, but there's quite a bit of content that is top 10 lists that are not real. What do you mean they're not real? Yeah, their list isn't them going into their collection and getting their 10 best summer fragrances, their 10 best tobacco fragrances. No, their list comes already pre-made by Amazon, by Joma Shop, by Fragrance Buy. You see, they're given, I should say, affiliate codes, a list of affiliate codes, and they're not digging into their shelves looking for the 10 best whatever from their collection. They're digging 10 out of these affiliate codes. They're probably looking at their collection. Which one of these on this list do I own? And they're basically picking out of this list that a company that wants them to sell fragrances, gives them. It's not really their list. Their top 10 list is completely fake. How much of a coincidence do you think it is when somebody makes a top 10 list and has all 10 affiliate codes of the fragrances they've picked out of their collection? Like, you think they have an affiliate code to every single fragrance, known to man? The answer is no. I don't have quite the hate that a lot of people have for Jeremy Fragrance. I think it's odd that so many people hate him, yet try to be him and copy him in every way possible. But Jeremy Fragrance said it himself.
And suddenly in December at some point, I received a lot of money for affiliate deal for Amazon, with you do the top 10 list and they're all affiliate links.
So you make money via affiliate links, pushing people to Amazon to actually buy the scents.
Of course.
Believe it or not, I do have affiliate accounts with a couple of companies. Why don't you see them on my channel? Because I'm not here to sell fragrances. I believe I have over 400, yes, 400 Joma Shop affiliate links. Joma Shop seems to throw like the kitchen sink at you with affiliate links. I have an affiliate link to Olfactory Factory, which is basically a link to their entire store where I would get 5% commission off every dollar that you guys clicked on and bought a bottle. It's actually not difficult to get affiliate links. These companies, they're commission based. They don't care how big your audience is. It'd be very easy for me to pick 10 fragrances that is on the Olfactory Factory store, give you that one generic link for the entire store, which you'd actually probably get the best prices from them, and watch you guys shop and line my pockets. So that's kind of how most of the top 10 list scam is done. Another big part of the top 10 list is the algorithm. A lot of people don't know how the algorithm works. They think there's all these tricks and hacks to the algorithm. One of those things they think is the top 10 list, which is not really an algorithm hack. The algorithm doesn't really track things like your subscribers, which the whole bot subscribers thing is kind of silly. The algorithm actually tracks what your own subscribers are watching, meaning if I release this video with 1,500 subscribers and 100 people watch them in the first day, they're not going to push that out to new viewers. Whereas if 1,000 of you immediately click on it within the first hour, that will then push this video out to wider audiences. So there's not really a hack. It's what people will click on. That's why titles and thumbnails are so important. And the reason they're using the top 10 lists is because, let's face it, a lot of people click on top 10 lists. One of the main reasons is probably the fact that it's top 10 lets your audience kind of know how long your video is. Meaning if you have a top 100 list, it's not going to do as well because not a lot of people have an hour and a half to watch a list video. It's also why you can see videos also do very well that are top 7s, top 5s. I mean, one of my most successful videos is like top 5 houses to avoid. So that's not really an algorithm hack. I'm just trying to explain the fact of why they're so popular and why people are doing them. So it's not just to use affiliate links and scam people. No, it's some of that, but it's also laziness. A lot of people just are not creative or just good at making content. They'll get the views by any means necessary, even by making lists for years. People have been telling me, I swear to God, when are you going to go after Demi Rawlings? When are you going to go after Demi Rawlings? And I'm like, who? Years ago, I clicked on one of her videos. And it was so boring. I've never seen another one again. So when people say, when are you going to go after Demi Rawlings? I mean, for several years, I can't because I don't know what the hell she makes, who she is, why you guys want me to, out or expose her. But when I bought her fragrance from, her Fragrance du Bois, I think it's called Minute de Demi or something like that, I decided to take kind of a dive into her content. Every single video is a list. And that's kind of the easiest basic formula for the list. You get a young, attractive woman, and you combine that with a list, make lists every day, and your channel's going to blow up. Even guys can do it. I promise you. If you you put a nice shelf full of fragrances, kind of dress nice, guys, make a top 10 list every damn day, your channel will blow up. I've pointed channels out that do this. I've pointed channels with nothing and said, oh yeah, that's going to get 1,000 by the end of the month. That's going to get 10,000. That's going to get 100,000. I've also pointed out women that do this. It's not very complicated. So in summary, top 10 lists for a large majority of the ones that you're seeing pop up in your feed are not real. People making them are not real. And here's probably where I first caught wind of it, and I was quite disgusted. I would get an emailer from, we're not going to put this guy on blast, but let's just call him Giraffe Neck. I would get this automatic emailer from Giraffe Neck with a bunch of great deals, some rare things, and they would sell out immediately. A few days later, I'd get a new email with different finds. And those would sell out immediately. But the ones from the day before, the few days before, and the few days before that, the ones that didn't sell that well, they would keep showing up in the email. And lo and behold, a few days later, a new video from Giraffe Neck would pop up. But it wouldn't be those great finds that that sold out immediately. It would be those one or two fragrances that would not sell out. And eventually they sold out because he made the video. And that's how it works. They're selling a list of fragrances chosen by companies. One that still keeps popping up in my email is John Varvatos Oud. They just can't sell that damn thing. Then I go to his channel, see a bunch of lists with, guess what, in the thumbnail? John Varvatos Oud. That fragrance came out a while ago. That is an odd pick to suddenly include in your content. It's not odd. It's really quite expected. So that's the hustle. Don't fall for the hustle. Do what I do. I'm still on the mailing list. I just don't allow content creators to use me. See, I use them. Thank you for finding these rare fragrances and sending me the email. I won't click on your link and put money in your pockets. I'll go, I'll circumvent the link and just go find it myself on that store, leaving you with nothing and me with a great fragrance at a low price. Because the scams are everywhere in the fragrance community, and it can lead to quite a bit of chaos.